Okay, there we go. We are live. We are live. We're trying something new right now. Trying a new live. We're not on StreamYard. We are YouTube live right now.
For creative teams, it's all about seeing and
Nope. Let me get that off. Let me get that off. What is good, y'all? It's your boy Mikey T, the movie star. Let me finish this up. What am I smoking right here? Oh, this is the cereal milk, actually. Got a nice collection here. Got that Snow Montana. Got that Georgia Pie. It's your boy Mikey T, the movie star. I am back. Had to come on here with a hip hop news brief. There's a lot of rumors circulating on the internet right now. A lot of rumors about the CMG Camp Collective Music Group. You know what I'm saying? Yo Gotti's record label that he has really put a lot of his blood, sweat, and tears, blood, sweat, tears, and money into, I should say. You know, all the artists that Yo Gotti has built up from, starting out with Blac Youngsta, Moneybag Yo, catching wind of Moneybag Yo, and helping him really blow up his whole brand. Even moving on to Black Boy JB, and now I believe he's doing something with Little Baby and 42 Doug, a cross promotion type of thing, man. Yo Gotti, CMG, they focus on getting to the bag. So a lot of rumors started sparking about Blac Youngsta potentially being dropped from the label, you guys. A lot of rumors hit about Blac Youngsta potentially being dropped from CMG, especially after what just happened recently with Youngsta taking to social media and seemingly going at young Dolph, the fallen foe of Gotti. A lot of us fans watching, a lot of the viewers watching, were probably thinking, all right, Yo Gotti, Young Dolph is going to be over. It's going to be water under the bridge with the passing of Dolph. It's not going to be something that they make as a focal point of their career. I mean, like I said before in blogs, Yo Gotti never really dissed Young Dolph, to my knowledge, on any track. If anybody's got that track, let me know if I missed it. But everybody go ahead, share this video. I want y'all to share this video. Everybody that follows me based on this video, I will follow you guys back. The link to follow me is right in the description, you guys. So it's just that easy. All you got to do is literally follow me. I'll follow you right back. Right now, I'm smoking on some cereal milk mixed with a little bit of pancake, actually. It's all cookies brands for me. Shout out to Burner. He's brought cookies over to over to Worcester, Massachusetts, actually. He brought it over to Mass, which is not too far from me, you guys, so I'm messing with it. But, Yo Gotti had heard the rumors spreading. They were spreading like wildfire. You know what I mean? Because even I thought when Blac Youngsta reopen this wound, when Blac Youngsta actually went to the circuits, different performances, and now doing a video, I thought it was in bad taste. I thought that there might be a little bit of a penalty for him seemingly rehashing this old feud. You know what I mean? That a lot of people had gotten over in 2019. Blac Youngsta went innocent. He beat the whole case that he was involved in. So I was really thinking, as I said earlier, it was water under the bridge. But Yo Gotti wanted to come and let the whole internet know that stop talking, stop blogging about this, keep his name out of the blogs when it comes to, fake news. He called it fake news in regard to Blac Youngsta being dropped from CMG. He said that's little bro. Little bro is a boss. So how would he ever be dropped? Guys, you really got to before you jump on a story, you really got to give it some time to develop. Yo Gotti is a businessman. He keeps his ear to what's going on. He's not totally out of sight, out of, you know what I mean? He's not like Drake where he doesn't even need to respond to it. Yo Gotti will step in and shut down a rumor really quick, just like he has done right here. Blac Youngsta was the first artist of Yo Gotti. We all saw how Blac Youngsta made his way into the game. Yo Gotti brought him to several of his interview shoots. I believe it was the Breakfast Club. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong in the chat. I believe it was the Breakfast Club in Blac Youngsta actually brought a money counter to the show. And while Yo Gotti was doing an interview, Blac Youngsta was actually like Gilly would do in my old interviews and shit, the money counter sound. But yeah, Blac Youngsta was actually beginning to develop his character, show people who he was in the game, man. And I had a lot of respect for that. And that's what really made me take to him. I wrote down several notes about what I want to speak on, with Blac Youngsta eventually signing to Epic Records in 2017. Got a lot of notes about Blac Youngsta, man. But I appreciate if everybody hit that like button, share this video, show some support to the channel. Hillary, appreciate you tapping in. Vladimir, shout out from Killeen, Texas. Okay, that's lit. Texas is in the building. What's going on? Sean Williams, peace from Savannah, Georgia. Appreciate you for tapping in. If you're not following me on Instagram, I would like you to. I will follow you right back. My Instagram link is right in the bio, you guys. So it's easy as clicking, and I'll follow y'all back immediately after the stream. Kingly JQ, appreciate the comment. He says, real family will never cancel you from the squad, no matter who you going against, dead or alive. If that's his man, Ops, of course, he's still going to diss him. Little Dirk did the same thing before Vaughn passed. Yeah, I had wrote down in my notes. Well, I didn't really need to write it down. Excuse me, guys. Got to plug in the computer. Sorry about that, y'all. I had written a note down about the fact that Blac Youngsta really took on this beef for Yo Gotti. We all remember back after we saw Yo Gotti bring Blac Youngsta onto the scene. Blac Youngsta actually showed up in Young Dolph's hood with a van full of dudes that all bombarded the whole hood. You know what I mean? And it was viral on blogs everywhere. And people were like, yo, Blac Youngsta's crazy running around with all these Glocks with it. You know what I mean? With freaking, they had beams on them, red beams on them and shit. And they were doing all types of videos. People thought that was a little bit too much. It kind of threw people back like, yo, man, this guy's how people get when a rapper does something that's actually gangster, they get thrown. They're like, come on, man, this isn't industry like you. You're gonna not be invited to the BET Awards. You're not gonna be invited to the VMA Awards. Basically, what I'm saying is Blac Youngsta was creating a dark cloud around his image by doing things like that. Because, we had begun to know him as this friendly guy who was like throwing money all around the place, counting money. You know what I'm saying? He's building his character. Then he adds that whole element to it. And I got a feeling that at this point, they told him to pull in the rein. They reined him in a little bit. They're like, Blac Youngsta, we got to relax, man. You're about to sign a big record deal, which he ended up signing in December of 2017 with Epic Records, arguably the biggest label at the time, y'all. Epic Records really had a strong hold on the game after like MMG and shit like that. MMG was the coolest label, but then Epic kind of took the crown as the most professional label. And Yo Gotti set up shop there, and they got Blac Youngsta a deal. And they actually released the album from Blac Youngsta 223 within a few months. They released the 223 album from Blac Youngsta in February of 2018. Now, the album sales were less than what you would think. Blac Youngsta's album sales were not as good as you would think. He came out and he actually moved 12,000 units. I believe it was 11,900, something along those lines. He really didn't impress with the numbers. He got another album. It was called Church on Sunday, which I could not find the sales for, you guys. But the chart positioning that I did find, it wasn't even near what 223 was, because they put a little bit more marketing into 223. But yeah, man, Yo Gotti, I thought would do something like, I thought Yo Gotti would do something to maybe punish Blac Youngsta, but honestly, these guys are going to stick together. You know what I mean? I thought that Yo Gotti would maybe think that Blac Youngsta was tainting the image, but Yo Gotti is sticking up for Blac Youngsta. Yo Gotti is saying the bloggers need to chill out. maybe focus on the rap music more so than focus on the speculation, because I really don't know where this speculation came from about Blac Youngsta being dropped from CMG, other than when he released the I'm Assuming music video and it only was labeled with Heavy Camp. That's really where I say the speculation came from. Now, I'm just being real with you guys. You know, when I got together with the hip hop guys on the podcast and we spoke on Blac Youngsta filming the video in the cemetery, I thought there was going to be a repercussion. Just like when, he went to Young Dolph's hood and did all that shit and brought the van full of dudes out there. They obviously told him, yo, you got to cool out. You know what I mean? You got to cool out, because a lot of rappers realize after the fact that beef kind of takes away from them actually being able to go to different areas and, perform. You know what I mean? And it puts them in jeopardy of that. Let me see. Kingley said, Yo Gotti even said 50 Cent is a favorite rapper, but he's a gangster too, just like 50. Nobody ever disrespected that man face to face. They'll sneak diss, but never speak up when they see you close up. Well, that was another rumor that Young Dolph actually saw Yo Gotti face to face, and that's when Yo Gotti's mans had to chase him off. You know, Yo Gotti is in a very good position, man. I think he's had probably one of the most successful labels, but it's really been a slow burner label. You know what I mean? A lot of people looked at MMG. You know what I mean? A lot of people looked at MMG as one of the biggest labels. I'm thinking that Yo Gotti really followed it up. I would like to see a versus with Rick Ross and Yo Gotti, y'all. I would like to see a versus with them two guys. You know what I mean? But I'm happy to come on here and report, unlike a lot of the other bloggers who were reporting about Blac Youngsta getting dropped, I'm happy to jump on here and report that Yo Gotti has denied those rumors. Yo Gotti has denied those rumors. He even went as far to say, yo, I'll be back next year. I'll be back next year, y'all. That's only 2 or 3 days away. You know what I mean? But Yo Gotti, I gotta say, from a fan's perspective, Yo Gotti pushing back his double album, which is appropriate, after everything that Yo Gotti has done in his career, really transcending, you know, uh, I think it was fitting that Yo Gotti was going to do a double album, but he's right. As a businessman, Yo Gotti is right. It's not the right time. It's not the right time for him to put out an album. You know, you could face a whole lot of backlash putting out an album when one of your biggest adversaries has just passed away. You know what I mean? Right now, we're not so much focused on the music, which is kind of what threw me off about Blac Youngsta coming out with music that seemed to, discredit the one of our fallen heroes of hip hop. You know what I mean? It kind of threw me off majorly, especially with the last offering that we got from Blac Youngsta. Do you guys remember the last offering that we got from Blac Youngsta? He was actually bringing milk to people's houses. He was going from house to house and shit. It was like a cool little scenario that he set up for himself. Blac Youngsta really made a wave, man. Okay, so I mentioned Rick Ross versus Yo Gotti in a versus battle, and Kingley says Yo Gotti would demolish Officer Ricky easily. Yo Gotti would demolish his. Oh, Officer Rick. Come on, man. You really get me to say Officer Ricky on here, man? Come on. I got respect for Ricky Rose. Guy showed me a lot of love. I remember one time Ross was like, go film Rip Fat Trell and Tracy T. But yeah, man, I just wanted to step on here today and give this hip hop news brief. Blac Youngsta has not been dropped from CMG. Blac Youngsta is not going to face a penalty for releasing the diss records or the diss video and for performing the diss tracks in clubs. Now, when it came to him performing Shake Some in a club setting, I let that go. I don't know if y'all were tapped in to the podcast with me and the hip hop guys, SV Twiz, Bon Simmons, and Rosewood from Spill ENT, but I kind of let that go because of the fact that Blac Youngsta needs records to perform. Now, I've been in the club, I seen Booty come on, you know what I mean? I seen the club erupt, you know what I mean? It was just like waves of dancing, you know what I'm saying? So I could let it go with Blac Youngsta having to perform one of his more known street records and shake some. So I saw where he was coming from, but to actually go in the cemetery, be filming in the cemetery. Now, there's lyrics on the song that actually reference, digging someone up. He said, I'll dig your ass up and show your friend I'm some evil twin. He said, murder what she wrote. You play with me, you get murdered again. I'll dig your ass up and show your friend I'm some evil twin. Those are suggestive lyrics, you guys. But what's even more crazy is a guy walking through a cemetery, and then he sees the last name bearing one of your past foes, and you film in front of it. That's distasteful, man. And honestly, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Not gonna sugarcoat my thoughts at all, because you just got to be real when you're coming on here and you're talking about the hip hop news. You guys, Blac Youngsta probably alienated a lot of his fans. Blac Youngsta potentially alienated a lot of Yo Gotti fans by doing this right after Young Dolph's passing. And that's why I think it was believable to a lot of people out there that Blac Youngsta would have been dropped from CMG. Pair that up with the video finally releasing, because at first, you guys, it was a snippet. Pair that up with the video actually releasing, and there's no mention of CMG, and there's only a mention of Heavy Camp. And now we've got a story. Now we got a story that everybody's going to run wild with. This is your boy, Mikey T, the movie star. I come out here with the consistent hip hop news. I've been putting out hip hop interviews consistently since 2009. I've interviewed Yo Gotti. I've interviewed Young Dolph. I have not had the opportunity to interview Blac Youngsta. One of my good friends actually rode around with him back in the day, all the '09 for Ferraris and shit. He can let me know and shit what it was, but he was letting me know how it was to be around Blac Youngsta. But I've been around Young Dolph. Rest in peace. Thank you for the opportunities, Young Dolph, to take me further in my career where I have. Getting an opportunity to interview Young Dolph after he had just appeared on the Barter with Young Thug. That's right. Share this video, everyone. I'm Mikey T, the movie star. I've interviewed a lot of these guys that I talk about on here. You ask, what's the significance of Mikey T talking about it? I've sat in a room and spoke with Yo Gotti for 30 minutes, and he gave me game about how he was going to build a label and about how he built his own career. And this wasn't even an interview, you guys. This wasn't even an interview. This was just me sitting in a room soaking up game from Yo Gotti, me and two other people. Circle House Studios. Thank you, BB. When Lil Wayne said, I'll circle your house like BB. That was BB. That's who I worked with in Miami. Salute my brother Lunch Money Lewis as well. He had worked with Yo Gotti as Yo Gotti ascended in his career. But today what we're talking about is the fact that the internet has spread all these rumors like a wildfire, and it's kind of added a little bit to Blac Youngsta, you know what I mean? In a way, this could be what he was looking for, just the people to talk about him. Now, Yo Gotti ending the year, denying the rumors, you know what I mean? Denying the rumors, saying, listen, that's little bro, and little bro is a boss, so he could never be dropped. Yo Gotti basically co-signs Blac Youngsta for life, you guys. He brought him to his first record deal. Yo Gotti brought Blac Youngsta to his first record deal in 2017, December 2017. He brought him to Epic Records, y'all, after bringing him on the internet circuit, bringing him to all the interviews, the joint where he actually brought a money counter. I believe he was on the Breakfast Club, and he counted money the whole time while Yo Gotti, one of the most relevant rappers at the time, you know what I mean? We're watching Yo Gotti, but we can't help but keep on look over at Blac Youngsta. He built Blac Youngsta's reputation, you know what I mean? And then Blac Youngsta ran with it, making all the videos, throwing up the money, making all the videos in the shower, filling rooms, beds with money. Blac Youngsta took on a character of his own, but Blac Youngsta still real to the streets. Still real to the streets. So when you got a guy from your own state that's taking several shots, personal shots, Blac Youngsta felt like he had to step up. Just like Young Buck felt like he had to step up at the Vibe Awards when they attacked Dr. Dre. Just like Lloyd Banks felt like he had to step up when Rick Ross and 50 were going back at it. And Banks probably released the most sinister diss track of that whole beef called Officer Down. I'm just being real with you guys, man. I appreciate everybody tapping in on today's live video, man. Rest in peace to young Dolph, and all the disrespect is unnecessary. You are right, Rascal. I appreciate you. Santana, what's going on? What's going on, man? Life Music Group, a BB Lewis. That's right. Lil Wayne shouted him out in the song. He said, "I'll circle your house like BB." BB had me working at Circle House for a few years, and I really appreciate all the opportunities that he presented me. Shit, I was just in Miami last month. I was in Miami for like a week last month, and I was at Circle House chopping it up with BB, and Kodak Black walked right by us. I was like, "Yo, what up, Kodak?" Yeah. Kodak Black walked right by us. It was Halloween, actually. So it was a couple months ago I was in Miami. King Lee said, "I wish he would reboot his video games." What up, Reese Scott? Appreciate you for tapping in. Mr. Bivens, what up? What up? What up? I'm from the Shy, bro. When we don't RIP to Dolph. That's right, yo, man. After somebody, like I was saying, a lot of you probably weren't in here, but once Dolph passed away, you guys, I expected this to all be water under the bridge. You know what I mean? I expected this beef to be totally scrapped. And that's why a lot of people out there probably feel it's believable that Yo Gotti, who pushed back his double album, really felt the way. Yo Gotti really felt the way about Blac Youngsta carrying on this beef, especially in the past when Blac Youngsta more than likely had to be told, "Yo, don't film any videos going to the hood with a bunch of guns. Like, don't do that, man. You're a multi-million type of artist. Like, you can't be you can't be doing that." So honestly, you guys, Blac Youngsta, you know what I mean, should know better. Should know better than opening this wound. You know what I mean? He's a superstar. He doesn't need to do this for the clicks. He could do anything for the clicks. You know what I mean? Anything he puts up is going to get clicks. This is the underplay. Bad Boys of Reggae. Yup, Bad Boys of Reggae. Baz76. Well, I'm going to read right now from Yo Gotti's Twitter. Yo Gotti's Twitter, man. He says, let's see what he says here. He's saying, "I'm seeing too much rap cap on these blogs. Share this video, y'all. Share this video. Let people know Mikey T is talking the straight up truth. Mikey T is on here talking the truth today. I bring that real vibe. You know what I mean? I'm like the ultimate blogger, the ultimate warrior, the ultimate blogger, because these other dudes, I'll give it to them. They're talking about it, but they haven't actually sat with the guys. Will any blogger that's talking about this, please raise your hand if you've sat with Yo Gotti. Please raise your hand if you've sat with Young Dolph. Please. You know what I'm saying? Like, then your opinion will be credible. Then your opinion will be credible. When you're a blogger, when you're a guy, a journalist, a reporter, a hip hop influencer, as I like to call myself, that has actually sat with these guys, then you can speak on situations pertaining to them. That's what I think it should be. Other guys who just got a computer and feel compelled to talk, I mean, more power to you, but you don't have as much significance to the story as a guy like me. So let's talk about this shit, man. Rascal says, "I feel like Youngsta finna still do his own thing, but Yo Gotti is only clearing the air. That there's no beef, Mikey T." Blac Youngsta is gonna be doing his own thing regardless, but let's get into it, man. Yo Gotti said, "I'm seeing too much rap cap on these blogs." That's right. It's too much rap cap on the blogs because they're not getting the word from the actual artist themselves. They're just going based on other people's stories. They're going based on a tweet. They're going based on what they see in a video that they really don't know about. Fake news, Yo Gotti said 2 hours ago, y'all. This is just 2 hours ago that Yo Gotti has decided to come out and address all this. He said, Little bro is a boss. He can't be dropped. Yo Gotti says that Blac Youngsta is his little bro. We all know he's his little bro. I mean, he put him onto the game. He brought him over to Epic Records in 2017. They released the first album on CMG and Epic, Collective Music Group. You guys, no longer Cocaine Music Group, I guess. This is your boy Mikey T, the movie star. But he says, little bro is a boss. He can't be dropped. And P.S., keep my name out all these rumors. If you're going to come on here and put out fake news, if you're going to put out that cap rap, as I'm going to call it from now on, all the bloggers doing their cap rap facts, keep Yo Gotti out of it. I mean, I understand it's cool to do the views. You know what I mean? I understand it's cool to speculate, but I don't understand where the speculation came from even, unless it came from the fact that Blac Youngsta didn't put the CMG logo at the beginning of his video, which I didn't see anybody addressing. Please let me know. Did any of the bloggers that addressed this say, well, at the beginning of Blac Youngsta's video, he actually didn't have the CMG logo, so that led me to believe that he was branching away from CMG. Anything like that? How about the joint that he released in November 2020 called F Everybody 3? That was an Epic Records CMG project. All right, Fly Prolific in the building. He said, Blac Youngsta is too immature. He could have ruined everything Gotti built and made everybody suspects by doing that diss song and diss video. Yeah, no, I 100% agree with you, man. But you know what? Sometimes an artist has to have creative control. You know, I've talked to people who have told me that Max B, when he signed a deal after the whole Jim Jones situation, Max B had 95% creative control of his contract. That's why Max B could run around and talk all that shit on Jim Jones and his wife. That's why Max B could jump on any blog and say whatever he wanted, because he signed a deal with somebody who gave him the creative control to be him. You get what I'm saying, Prolific? You know, so who is Yo Gotti to take away Blac Youngsta's creative control? You know what I mean? He's his boss. And obviously, your boss can fire you if he doesn't agree with your creative decisions. He's like, man, that creatively, like you're saying, Prolific, that creatively could have ruined everything for us, man. Like, honestly, dude. Now we got all this negative. Look what I just had to do. Look what Yo Gotti just had to do, pushing back his album. So that shows you how much negative energy spiraling can affect something. Yo Gotti doesn't get to put out his album and sell gold this year. You know what I mean? He's going to wait. He's going to wait. He's going to let some time pass. He's going to let some wounds heal. And he's not going to alienate the public. Yo, we got 192 people in here. Go ahead, hit that share button on this video, and do me a favor, hit that like button. Hit that like button, y'all. Hit that like button, y'all. I need everybody to share this video. Hit that like button. Let them know Mikey T is the hottest new blogger. Let Gilly the kid know he's got to bring Mikey T over to Barstool Sports. Let him know, man. Let him know I'm the hottest blogger out here with the most experience. It's all about experience in this shit, y'all. I've actually sat with Yo Gotti. I've sat with Young Dolph and interviewed these guys. I've sat with Yo Gotti and collected game. Collective Music Group, I collected game from Yo Gotti. He fed me game in the studio, like I was telling you earlier. Amazing. New blogger, you ain't new. You've been doing this. That's right. That's right. Appreciate you, Gerson Pina. Major salute to you. Appreciate that love right there. Well, Black and Gifted, go check out my interview with Royce the 5'9" if you haven't seen it, man. Go check out my new interview with Royce the 5'9". That was one of my dopest pieces of 2021. I don't know if you've seen that. Terrence says Mikey T better than Vlad. You know, Vlad, let your boy do something on the platform. Let your boy do a few interviews on the platform, Vlad. Mikey T is up for it. I see you had what's her name? Shirley doing one. I see you got the other dude doing some joints. Let Mikey T come over there. I've actually put up several videos on Vlad TV and we've done millions of views together. But yo, Nori, Revolt TV, you know, Nori's always smoking me up, getting me drunk, throwing back, you know, drinks and shit. Come on, let's do some paperwork, man. Let's do some television. Yeah, Roxanne, I am going to stay doing my own thing. I'm independent. I've been independent this whole time since 2009 when I got into the game and World Star Hip Hop put up my first interview. You know what I'm saying? Urban Interpreter. Does CMG still stand for Cocaine Music Group? Nah, man, it doesn't. Or yeah, it doesn't, man. It did used to, from what I understand, or maybe that was just the mixtape series. But he had to change it, obviously, for reasonings that is like he was so successful. Look at all the artists that Yo Gotti has put on. First, Blac Youngsta. He got Blac Youngsta actually signed to Epic Records in December 2017. They put out 223 in February of 2018. He got Moneybag Yo after Moneybag Yo really made a big impression on the game. He turned Moneybag Yo into arguably his biggest star yet. Block Boy JB came onto the scene. He hit the scene running. You know what I'm saying? And now he has this whole situation with Little Baby and 42 Doug. So they really had to clean it up. Sort of like when, you know, Murder dropped it to just the Ink Records. You know, they had to really clean it up. Vlad needs to reach out, man, because I would love, or I've tried to reach out, maybe I don't have the right connections to reach out. You know what I'm saying? Moneybag Yo's got heat. Wild Wild West TV in the building. Yeah, Moneybag Yo has certainly proved himself, you know, but he really put it all on the line for himself. If you watched any of Moneybag Yo's interviews or followed his career from the beginning, Moneybag Yo spent his last dollars making sure he could get in the studio and record music. He spent money on a Young Dolph feature, which in my eyes ultimately got him in the sight of Yo Gotti, because Yo Gotti wanted Young Dolph. But the issue was he came after Young Dolph too late. But honestly, thinking about that in the last few days, you guys, Yo Gotti probably wasn't ready at that time to go get Young Dolph when Young Dolph would have liked to have been signed. Ramik says, are you currently promoting any indie artists? Nah, man, but I am an A&R. You know what I'm saying? I'm like one of the A&Rs. I've worked with a couple different labels. I've worked with a couple different artists, but now I'm fully in tune. I've been fully in tune on this shit too. That's kind of what my niche was as an A&R. You know, I would be able to get the artists on the blogs as well. That was kind of my niche. Maine says, haven't these youngsters learned from Pac and Big? Man, that's crazy. That's crazy, man. Because you would think so. You know what I mean? You would think so because some of the guys like Jay-Z and Nas, you know what I mean? Those guys, they showed you how to do a hip hop feud. They showed you how to do a hip hop rivalry. Not saying that one didn't get a little sticky as well, but they showed you how to handle it and end it with class. You know what I mean? Jay-Z and Nas are the best, almost the best of friends, you would assume now. I might be a little bit off on that best of friends shit, especially what I was saying with Snoop and Dre the other day, though. Especially what I was saying about them. But yo, listen, we got the platform right now, you guys. This is Mikey T, the movie star. I feel like we're doing the hottest shit in hip hop, you guys. And that's why I had to come on here today and talk about this whole incident. Yo Gotti has denied that Blac Youngsta has been dropped from CMG. Blac Youngsta has released several mixtapes on CMG, even a collaboration project with Moneybag Yo, which I believe was I believe they should have put a little bit more into that. It was called Code Red, if I'm not mistaken, and that was the full feature-length project between the two of them, right, you guys? Somebody let me know in the chat. Somebody let me know in the chat because I thought that was dope that they paired together in 2018. Because if you look at what Yo Gotti has with CMG, he has like a full touring roster ready to go. And that's one of the things I was, you know, reacting to. I was like, yo, if Yo Gotti drops Blac Youngsta, man, they got like this three-headed monster a la 50M and Dr. Dre. Like they got a working pyramid right there. They could take that tour on the road. You know what I mean? With Youngsta opening, Moneybag Yo, a full middle, and then Yo Gotti with a full end. Mikey T, Julian. Get your weight up, bro. Get your weight up, bro. What up? A little Migo. Sleeper. Money is the motive. I don't know about that, Sleeper. You be coming in here saying some crazy shit though, huh, man? But yo, get well soon to Hassan Campbell too. I appreciate my dude AB for putting me on the phone with him. Get well soon to Hassan Campbell. Get well soon to Black De Niro. Those are my guys right there. Yeah, bro. Get your weight up before you're addressing Mikey T, the movie star, little homie. Get your weight up before you're addressing Mikey T, the movie star, little homie. Good evening, buddy. Can you tell me why my profile picture is not showing up in this chat room? Terrell, that's a problem you got to address for yourself, my G. Get that profile picture working, man. Yeah, Sleeper, those Heartless mixtapes were classic from Moneybag Yo. And you know, Moneybag Yo really went places I really didn't expect either. You know, just with the fact that he doesn't have the big cookie cutter single. You know what I mean? He doesn't have the big cookie cutter single, but he really has stellar music overall. Urban says, Dolph was a real example of stay independent. Dude was an industry gem. Sad. Yeah, young Dolph proved that you didn't have to sign really to a major label, that you could just make partnerships with the independent labels and just use your name to get out there bigger. You know, young Dolph made his name and he was able to go on all the major platforms based on his name. One of the early things that he did was get a feature from Gucci Man himself. Nah, man, Hassan Campbell jumped on the phone with me, man. And that's love when somebody will show you enough respect to jump on the phone with you, man. Especially dude like Hassan Campbell bringing in 5,000 viewers on an episode and shit to actually take a little minute to say what up. A real Philly OG. What do you mean? Brighten up. What are you talking about, man? I know hip hop like the back of my hand, brother. RIP Dolph, hardest out of Memphis, king for real. Rest in peace to Dolph, man. You know, a lot of my close friends, you know, really consider Dolph their favorite of the new generation. Oh, you know, a lot of people, a lot of my friends included, looked at Dolph as the one of the best rappers in the new generation. I remember first getting the opportunity to meet Dolph. For some reason, they were telling me that he was doing a show for like, for some reason, they was telling me they were doing a show for like $8,000. He told me outside that he was doing a show for $8,000 and he wasn't going to go in until they got the back end. Pretty crazy, man. But when we all eventually walked in, it was lit. Yo, a real Philly OG, man. Please check yourself, my G. Like, I'm on here talking about real stories about young Dolph, and you're talking about backgrounds. Like, we're all worried about that. You don't got another blogger out there who can tell you real stories about young Dolph, my G. They can only tell you what they've seen on the internet, not what they've seen in real life. Wow. Wow. Wild Wild West. That's the last time I read one of your comments, bro. Dude's like, I only get 10 people to tune into my videos. Yeah, dudes be trolling, Sleeper. You know what I mean? But they must be new because they don't think I'll, you know, lay the smack down. Yo, Frontline, it's not me who fixes the background pictures. Yeah, Terrence, they just, you know, they got Mikey T on their mind, which isn't a bad thing. I love when people keep me on their mind. Kavi, what up, man? He said, don't worry about the trolls, just do you. Nah, dude, you're not talking real because you probably don't understand what it even is to run a successful YouTube page. So, like, I really can't take your opinion as valid, my dude. Like, I'm up here talking about facts from years ago. You know what I'm saying? What up, Mike Barler? What's popping? Yup, Mario Mack. He was about his bag. The back end come first. Yeah, if you show up to an event and say they're paying you something up front, and then they're like, yo, we're going to have this when you arrive. You expect that money to be there before you arrive, or it gives you more than likely it legally gives you the opportunity to not show up. Just like if a fight breaks out, oh, you're out of here, Julian. Peace, bro. But yeah, no, I was actually thinking about getting a light up sign that said Mikey T and shit like that, man. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I see what you're saying. My bad for going off. Sometimes I go off too. Ah, R.I.P. R.I.P. He's out of here. Yeah, yo. I'm saying, yo, I need my show on Barstool Sports where I got like the plexiglass. I got the plexiglass in front of me so I can ask rappers all sort of questions. And then if they get like tight, they can run up on the plexiglass and like bang that shit, but I'll be protected. That's kind of what the show I want to do on Barstool is going to be like. He's out of here. Yeah, Chew, man. I'm relentless when it comes to that shit, man. But yo, for everybody just tuning in, Yo Gotti has taken to the internet and letting everybody know that Blac Youngsta has not been dropped from CMG. Yo Gotti referred to Blac Youngsta as little bro. He said little bro is a boss. He can't be dropped. CMG heavy camp. So that should put to bed all the rumors for the year. That should put all the rumors to bed for this year, 2021, that Blac Youngsta is no longer a CMG recording artist. Mike Baller, Free Skinny Me, Dark Low, AR Rab, Mikey T, God bless you for helping them, brothers. And thanks, man. I appreciate you. Terrence says, bro, you could do an Apple show. They might pay more. I'm open to anything, really, as long as it's the right thing. Other than that, I'm pretty much just going to do what I do. You know what I mean? Other than that, I'm pretty much just going to do what I do. If nobody's coming with the right offer, I'm not going to, sign anything. If nobody's coming with the right package, I'm not going to do anything that just doesn't make sense because I'm already, enjoying my life. You know what I'm saying? Block party for Julian because he's out of here. Man, some people just think like they're cool with their comments and shit like that. You know what I mean? It's like, yo, leave the comments to the class clown. Leave the comments to the class clown right here. I was the class clown. Sleeper says, Yo Gotti ain't about to lose a bag. Sleeper, man. So in saying that Yo Gotti ain't about to lose a bag, that's saying that Yo Gotti sees the gain, the successful gain in the future from staying with Blac Youngsta. Like I said, I see it in a touring situation. I see CMG being a huge touring label in the future. And they're going to need acts when they do. Didn't Yo Gotti and Lil Baby already do a tour, or they just did a single? But any method like that, Yo Gotti and Lil Baby with CMG and what's it called, 4PL or some shit. I just ruined my chance of getting signed to Lil Baby. But honestly, you guys, getting signed to Lil Baby is probably like getting signed to Eminem at this point. You know what I mean? It's just like so far out there in the stratosphere. This ain't nothing about trying to get views, man. I'm not trying to get views, bro. I've already gotten 50 million views. I'm not trying to get views. I'm just on here reporting the news. Like, dude, like, come on. I've interviewed Rick Ross. I've interviewed Lil Wayne. You know what I mean? I've interviewed French Montana. I've interviewed Lil Durk. I've interviewed the who's who of rap. I'm not trying to get views. I get views. I've done 50 million, 35 million views. You know what I mean? This is not about getting views to me. This is about putting out news for the culture, man. I got involved with hip hop early on because I wasn't hearing enough about my favorite artist. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanted to get invested in this shit. Chew Dollars, what up? What up? What up? Yeah, I know I've seen you interview a lot of celebs. Def don't need views. Facts. Yeah, it's not about views, man. It's about bringing the proper news to the culture. Every other blogger was out there. Um, every other blogger out there was talking about how Yo Gotti dropped Blac Youngsta. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to sit back in the cut like Fredo. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to sit back in the cut and wait for shit to unfold a little bit. Yo Gotti has spoken. Yo Gotti has spoken up, man. And Blac Youngsta is CMG. Did he say CMG for life? He said no, he said CMG heavy camp though. He gave his own brand a rep. Man, guys, the CMG empire lives on, y'all. Yeah, it's no disrespect, Wild. I just don't know how long you really been tuned in to what I'm doing, but I make a real point to let people know that what I'm doing is not about views. You know what I mean? What I'm doing is about elevating the culture. You know what I mean? What I'm doing is about providing the real news to the culture. You know, but yo, okay, what's up with you? Maine, nah, man, no, no. It's just like I got respect for Ab, so I would never really want to come on here and be too disrespectful about anything. Who gives out chains? Terrence, who are you talking about giving out chains, bro? I'm ready for my Rockefeller chain. I'm ready for my Rockefeller chain, y'all. But yeah, I had to come on here and talk to the people tonight. Today, excuse me. I usually come on at night, but I had to come on here and talk to the people today. I had to, you know what I mean? I had to beat the crowd. I had to beat the crowd on this one. Well, shit, I didn't beat the crowd because everybody else was out there reporting about Blac Youngsta getting dropped. When it's like, where's that speculation even coming from? I mean, come on. Unless you have some valid points to put out there, some concrete points to put out there, like, come on, man. Jeez. Well, good luck to you too, man. Good luck to you too with your TV, with your YouTube TV. Mario Mack. Mario Mack. Am I saying that right, bro? He said, Yo Gotti stamped through Rock Nation. So they plugged with all the majors. Like Dolph said, that's major. Ooh. What up, Nate Money? Appreciate you tapping in, man. Basically, the internet's been going crazy. The internet's basically been going crazy the last few weeks over Blac Youngsta filming a really distasteful music video, I'm assuming, inside of a graveyard. And now, in the last day and a half, rumors been circulating Blac Youngsta dropped from CMG. Now, was he dropped from just CMG? Was he still on Epic? That was the question. But Yo Gotti has now clarified those reports, man. Yo Gotti has now clarified those reports and said that little bro is a boss, so he can't be dropped. CMG heavy camp. Yo Gotti posted that just 2 hours ago, and he said, "Keep my name out of all the rumors." To start off the post, he said, "I'm seeing too much rap cap on all these blogs. All the blogs running wild because of the negative energy that's out there right now, because of Blac Youngsta, performing the Young Dolph diss record, even filming a crazy video." Kingly, how long ago did Kerr actually sign to Meek? Wild West TV says that video was a flag on the play. Yeah, man, video was really distasteful. Kind of reminded me of when Lil Tim was going to put out a music video, and then the courts was like, "Listen, you're not putting out a music video." Um, I think they didn't actually get to drop that, and but the anticipation was crazy. The kid, Lil Tim, he had over a 500,000 views on that shit of anticipation, and then they said they couldn't post it. So when I first saw the I'm assuming trailer, I'm like, okay, maybe Yo Gotti's gonna step in and be like, yo, you should not drop this. Look at my situation. I'm even pushing back my album with Dolph's passing. I don't think you should drop this joint. But Blac Youngsta put the video out. He put the shit out. Like I spoke on a little bit earlier, if you guys were tuned in, creative control is a major thing. Creative control is a major thing. And the whole industry was talking about this, whether positive or negative. And now again, they're talking positive or negative. They're still talking. Every single blog has Blac Youngsta in the headline again. So that's how many times has his name been in the headlines now? And now again with Yo Gotti. So he is really capitalizing off of this. Let me see. Let me see. Nate Money, he put it out on his own label. Nate, who put out what on their own label, bro? Clarify that, my brother. Kingly, few weeks now. Few weeks now. Damn. Yo, Kingly, send me a DM. Mikey T the movie star, Mikey T _ the movie star. Shoot me a DM and I'll, check out if anybody, you know what I mean? If there's any information about it, man. I thought Kerr was working with Meek years ago, to be honest with you, bro. I honestly, that's just what I thought, man. But where was I? That made me lose my train of thought. I was pretty much just rehashing it for everybody that was tuning in. Definitely appreciate everybody tuning in with the blog today, man. My name is Mikey T, the movie star. I'm the hardest working blogger out. You know what I'm saying? I'm the hottest working, hardest, hottest, dopest, streetest. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I'm not stopping either, man. I'm not stopping. It's only going to be more consistency when it comes to Mikey T. Oh, okay. Nate is saying Youngsta put that video out through his own label, Heavy Camp, so Gotti couldn't stop him. Yeah, man, and that's another thing I was saying. A lot of people might have looked at that video and said, yo, Blac Youngsta is putting out a music video and it doesn't have CMG written on it. He's not with CMG anymore. That's what a lot of people could have basically formed their theory on as well. Spark it up again. Spark it up again. They need to let you get Clubhouse on the computer. I'm not really too familiar with Clubhouse, man. Some people have been telling me I should start a Mikey T, the movie star one and shit. Lost me at Kavi. Kavi, what are you talking about? Bring me back up to speed. I'll get you caught up, brother. I'll get you caught up, man. Let me see, what do I got here on my notes? I love the notes, you guys. If you guys weren't tuned in earlier, I had spoke on Blac Youngsta releasing his first album 223 with CMG and Epic. It actually came out and sold 12,000 copies its first week, a little bit under 12,000 copies in its first week, kind of underperformed. Nate said, I think it's a bad look, but it's what the industry likes anyways. I don't think that's what the industry likes, man. I think the industry likes when you can make a creative lane for yourself. Like Blac Youngsta was doing. He made a whole different lane, a type of rapper that we never saw before. We've seen the rappers shoot videos in cemeteries. We've seen rappers in their hood with 10, 12 dudes holding up straps. Like, these are things that we've seen before. We've seen other people duplicate it time and time again. Blac Youngsta was literally probably the first uh comedic rapper, you know what I mean, that we could really take serious, in my opinion. Somebody's probably be like, well, this other guy was Flavor Flav was on some. No, no, not in my opinion, man. Let's see. Check out Party Line, Mikey T. I think Party Line by who, bro? But it's controlled by beef. The video, he sits in front of a tombstone with Dolph's family name right over his shoulder. Thornton. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So you were saying, let me see what you had said. Lost me at the tombstone. WTF. Yep. I see what you're saying there, man. I think Blac Youngsta lost a lot of people at that tombstone. You know, I think a lot of Blac Youngsta lost a lot of people when he started performing Shake Something on his performance circuit. You know what I mean? I think he lost a lot of people doing these things after the passing of young Dolph. And it's like, as a CEO, it's like when you witness one of your artists do things that you think are going to depreciate them. I mean, you could see this in any type of business where a guy that owns the company is like, damn, my artist is really run or whatever is running himself into the ground. But then a guy like Blac Youngsta is going to be like, listen, no, 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 there's a plan behind this. There's a plan behind this or something. You know what I mean? It sells records. It sells records. It creates streams, which is the more basic way of selling records this day and age. You know, there's more streaming that goes into the overall sales of the albums this day and age than actual physical album sales. More of the units sold comes from the actual streaming. So to get the streams up, you got to get the people talking. And like I said a few minutes ago, Blac Youngsta has now had his name in the headlines 3 times over this one situation. You know, his name has been in the headlines 3 times over this one situation. You can't pay for marketing that good, but honestly, it could backfire. Like I said, it could backfire. It could cost him fans. Obviously, it could cost him fans, but it also could cost the whole label fans. Shy Gutta in the building. Appreciate you for tapping in, bro. He says 2 million views. Somebody likes it. Okay. I'll remind you of somebody who I won't say by name who did 50 million views. And then he only came out and he sold 40,000 records. You know what I mean? Is his audience just the younger generation? No, I think Blac Youngsta's audience is our generation, you know, like 30 to 40, 40 to 45, but also it's the younger generation as well, the 13 to 18. A hint about what? He wanted to make a mark. He wanted to make a mark, are you saying, T Notes? He did that song out of passion. Yo, West, rephrase your question, bro. Phrase it in a whole question. I lost you. Um, yeah, I hear you, man. Sometimes when an artist will get in the studio, you'll record some shit and you'll just be like, yo, that shit was so hard, you know? Oh, who did that? That was 6ix9ine, you know? 6ix9ine did like probably like 200 million views or whatever, you know what I mean? So it just shows you that sometimes the views won't add up to the sales. I mean, look at another thing, TNA wrestling back in the day. You probably guys probably don't know these facts, but they were getting like 1 million viewers on Spike TV. You guys remember Spike TV, the old TNN, then went to Spike TV, the men's network. They're doing 1 million views a week, and then their pay-per-views draw 8 or 9,000 pay-per-view buy rates. It's like, how? You know what I mean? Just doesn't add up. Yeah, Terrence, TNA, 1 million viewers at one point, and then they get 9,000 buys at their pay-per-view. Like, where the hell is Sometimes views don't accumulate the sales, you guys. It's really got to be material worth purchasing. Spike TV was dope. Yeah, they had a run, man. I don't really didn't they rename it now again to the Premier Network or something like that? I don't really know cuz I kind of got off their shit. I kind of got off their network like I wasn't really watching TNA wrestling. That was incredibly cringe to watch, you guys. Incredibly cringe to watch. But I definitely appreciate everybody tapping in with me, man. Y'all are the best audience. We come on here, we speak on the whole situation together, we update one another. Yo Gotti actually jumped on Twitter a few hours ago. Twitter, of all places. I don't even go on Twitter like that anymore unless I'm really just responding to a DM. People keep in contact. You know what I'm saying? Some people really be on that shit. Cavi, yeah, you can't pay for that type of promotion. You know what I mean? It's like Tony Yayo one time said, any rapper that goes at 50 Cent, any rapper that goes at 50 Cent is going to get the biggest promotion of his career at that time, but it's what you do after. You know what I mean? Um, in some cases, if you do something like that, you can alienate your fan base to where half of them won't show back up to see the regular old shit that you used to do. Blac Youngsta getting a box of money sent to his house. You know what I'm saying? And it said he got sent like $3 million, and then it listed the amount of hundreds, the amount of 50s, the amount of 20s, or whatever. And then he doing other blogs where he just literally had a whole bed full of money. And it's like, are people still going to react the same way to your videos again? Or are you going to have alienated your fan base and really made them look at you in a whole nother way? Do you think Black Youngster is going to go after Yo Gotti? Winston, they're dogs for life. Yo Gotti just tweeted, I'm seeing too much rap cap on these blogs. It's fake news. Little bro is a boss. He can't be dropped. So there's no bad or not bad blood. There's no tension even between these guys. Yo Gotti isn't gonna drop his artist over a music video that he released. I think it was kind of a little bit early. I think a lot of people were jumping on it just because they saw the heavy camp at the beginning of the video. What up, PJS? Appreciate you for tapping in. Um, Nate says that Key Glock needs to drop now. Key Glock definitely going through a lot. I hope Key Glock could really um pull through and be the artist that we all need him to be, because we need him to step up and shine right now. And I feel like we're all probably going to give him the opportunity to step up and be the man in this situation, man. So I do wish the best of luck to Key Glock in the future. Yo, loading. What up? What up? What up? New to the YouTube channel. Salute to you, bro. Major salute. Hit that like button. And I hope you subscribed, man. But I really appreciate you, man. G says Glizzock needs to step up. Wild Wild West says that Key Glock is dope. What do y'all think about Key Glock? Are you going to give him an opportunity to step up, or are you less than interested about his upcoming releases? Me personally, I want to see what he's going to do when he comes. I saw that he stepped up at the Rolling Loud stage and he did the Young Dolph tribute performance. So he's not just locking himself away. You know what I mean? He's not just staying away from the public. He realizes he has to carry on the legacy of what's going. You know what I mean? He realizes he needs to carry on the legacy. I saw Jay Fizzle, Paper Route Jay Fizzle, right? He did an interview. So this is really the point where these guys need to step up. This is the point where these guys got to step up right now. The time is right now, you guys. The time isn't going to be in a few months or a year. The time is right now, y'all. It's time to step up, man. Just like with me, the time is right now. And I'm not going to let the time pass me. I'm not going to let the moment pass me, you guys. I'm going to be on here reporting the dopest hip hop news. Just so happened that Yo Gotti jumped on the internet and debunked the rumors. Yo Gotti debunked the rumors, y'all. CMG, Collective Music Group, is still a running, functioning label. They've got Youngsta, they got Moneybag Yo. They got their three-headed monster, man. They got the three-headed monster, man. And I really, really support um everything that Yo Gotti is gonna do in the upcoming year because I feel like Yo Gotti handle Yo Gotti handles things with class, man, dignity, pushing back his album, very respectable. It's not about Yo Gotti right now. Right now, people are mourning, for the loss of one of their favorite rappers. People are mourning for the loss of their friend and their family. It's not the time to parade around. It's the time for that state, the city, Memphis, you know, the whole state, Tennessee, just to come together and everything be good. But I appreciate everybody tapping in today, man. Appreciate everybody tapping in today. I want you all to follow me. I want you all to follow me on Instagram. It's a follow for a follow. And I'm posting my joint right here. So everybody hit that link. Everybody hit that link and follow me right now. Everybody that follows me, I will follow you back. I'm going to pin it. I'm going to leave it open. We had a dope video today. Salute to my co-hosts on the podcast, the Hip Hop Guys. That's right. The hip hop panel is now known as the Hip Hop Guys, y'all. SV Twiz, my brother. Rosewood, Spilly, and T. That's a branch off of OBH. That's Razor's label. Welcome home, Razor. And then we got Bonds Simmons from Southside Jamaica, Queens. But he's currently in the mix. He's in the mix in Atlanta. So we got Philly. We got Atlanta, you guys. The Philly boys. That's what I like to call SV Twiz and Rosewood, because that's the real Philly connection right there, man. A lot of love for everybody that tunes in from Philly. I'm from Connecticut, but I'm also a Rhode Island boy. You heard what I'm saying? Yo, appreciate you too, Wild. Sorry about that little bullshit from earlier too, man. Sometimes, as you could probably see, it's hard reading the comments and shit. Guys, open questions. Open questions. Does anybody have any open questions? I will open the board for open questions right now. Kavi, it's all good if you don't do Instagram, brother. It's all good if you don't do Instagram. Just stay in tune with me on here, man. I appreciate you coming in and socializing with all of us, giving some of your input and shit. Urban Interpreter, appreciate you for tapping in as well, man. If you're on the gram, follow me. I'm gonna give everybody an opportunity to follow me right now, and I'm gonna follow every single one of you back. What is the sound the older generation wants? You know what I mean? Sometimes these guys like Young Dolph, Blac Youngsta, they can capture the sound of the new generation and our generation and, like mix it in a bottle. Like I'm telling you, I've been in a club with Blac Youngsta and his music was playing, not with Blac Youngsta, but I've been in a club where my homie was playing Blac Youngsta's music and the whole club erupted. You know what I mean? All people my age. So they transcend the time with the music. Young Dolph, the new generation loves his music, but us, we love his music too because of the way he talks. You know what I mean? He talks, it's clear definition in the way that he talks. You know what I mean? And a clear articulation. And that's what some of us like, you know what I mean? Who are like, yo, man, we don't really mess with all that mumble shit, man. We can't understand half the words you say. And sometimes you're just saying the same things. You know what I mean? Yeah, let me get this shit lit up because I got to roll up something else. I got this Snow Montana on deck today. Also, I got the Georgia Pie on deck today. It's about to be what did Ice Cube say? It's about to be a good day. T Notes, you can catch all my podcasts right here on the YouTube channel, brother. I'm not too familiar with Honeycomb Brazy, Kavi. Not too familiar with Honeycomb Brazy, just to be real with you. Yeah, YouTube is the platform. YouTube is the platform until I get that call where they say, until I get that call from academics and he's like, yo, Mikey T, it's time to come to Spotify. Until I get that call from Gilly and he's like, yo, it's time to come to Barstool Sports. You know what I'm saying? Until I get that call from Joe, you know what I mean? Whoever I get the call from, man, that's really going to present me with an opportunity that's, going to, really change the culture and really take what I do to the next level. GGG, what up, man? This is actually what I'm smoking right now. What I'm smoking right now is actually cereal milk. Is actually cereal milk mixed with pancake. See the cereal milk? I think the pancake, I might have threw the pancake out because I also got some, this one doesn't have a bag, but that's the laughing gas. This is the other design for the cereal milk joint. I probably smoked the most out of any blogger too. I done, you know what I mean? Probably besides Snoop and the GGN network. You know what I mean? I probably smoked more than your favorite blogger. But guys, I come on and talk to y'all because I feel like I have a voice to bring to the culture. You know what I mean? I feel like I have experience to actually give you guys some significant understanding of how things are going out there. You know, like I said, I've interviewed the people involved in this situation. I've interviewed Young Dolph twice. I've interviewed Yo Gotti twice. Much more formal interviews with Yo Gotti as well. One at his I Am album release party in New York, and another we were in Miami and we did an interview, and he actually chopped it up with me for like 30 minutes, and it was just game. T Notes, appreciate you for subscribing and staying tuned in. Yeah, bro, we need your voice. You seem to be unbiased. Yeah, I'm unbiased in a lot of situations. When it comes to my brothers like AR Rab and Dark Low, though, my brothers is innocent, man. All that type of shit. You can never tell me no shit about that. You can never tell me no shit about my brother's innocence. You know what I mean? That type of shit, I'll always ride to the end on them because people really just have, misinformation and shit like that. People just really want to slam the door on you as well in Dark Low's situation. Kingley, funny fact, man, I was actually working with Gilly on his podcast at the very beginning. I was going to be the third host at the beginning, but I love what Gilly and Wallow are doing. You run into a random person. You run into a random person out there and you ask them if they know the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast, and they know that podcast. You have some dope names for the weed in America. Thank you, Winston. Salute to you, bro. Have you seen this one, Winston? That's the honey buns, bro. That's that good shit right there. That's that good shit right there. Yeah, if you haven't seen any of my past interviews with Gilly, go check them out, man. We've done a lot of work together. But yo, I appreciate everybody for tapping in. I wanted to give y'all this update, and I wanted to come and talk to y'all about how you guys felt about it, man. Like I said, follow me on the gram if you're not already. It's pinned, it's in the description, and I will follow everybody back. Hit that like button if you haven't right now. Smash the like button if you haven't, you guys. Let's go. Smash that like button, y'all. We're about to end the episode. It is Mikey T, the movie star. I'm the most hated, but I'm the most anticipated as well, y'all. You know how that shit goes, man. You know how that shit goes. You know how that shit goes, man. But I love y'all for tuning in, man. I'll see y'all in the next episode. I'm going to drop my interview, the full interview with Blac De Niro later on. Salute.